what's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today is another Mortal Kombat 11 video, and again, just a quick disclaimer, everything mentioned in this video should be taken with a grain of salt. However, your boy Dynasty is covering a leak today that seems a bit credible. Typically speaking, these leaks are just, they're not real. Like, they're not. But this one kinda seems real, and the crazy thing about it is it's giving us box art for MK11, alongside confirmation that Ronda Rousey, you know, the UFC fighter, the WWE wrestler now, Ronda Rousey is playing Sonya, and we also now got a name for a new character by the name of Geras. So, first things first, again, take this with a grain of salt. The only reason why I'm even covering this leak is because this one, out of the millions we've seen all week long, is the only one that seems credible and plausible, because the person who supplied this quote-unquote leak is supplying us with screenshots from an email he got, and the email is from netherrealm.com, a NetherRealm employee. This email also dropped November 21st, 2018, 2 weeks before the game got revealed at the Game Awards. So again, that's the only reason why I'm covering this, because this seems to be pretty legit. So with that said, again, grain of salt. Go into this open-minded, and let's just see what this is. So first things first, here is the email. Bam! On the top left, you can see marketing update 11/21/2018 from an address at netherrealm.com. Now, the person who leaked this did not want to get the person in trouble, so he blurred out their, of course, their username, their email address fully. So, but we do know it's at netherrealm.com. And you can see their announced December 6th, 2018 CG trailer. TGA, the Game Awards reveal. I sent the latest version of the fake awards presentation that introduces our trailer earlier today. Please provide feedback ASAP. Shao Kahn reveal / walk-up. The agency has the Shao Kahn walk-up and all related files in hand. They are prepping it as a standalone asset. Key art. We have handed off the key art to Medzu Art for finishing. This is the same group that worked on MKX key art. We're asking to get our key art to the same level of quality and fidelity. So that's pretty much just some marketing stuff being handled for the reveal of Mortal Kombat at the Game Awards. And underneath this key art is where we see the box art for MK11. Bam! We got an image of Scorpion just like jumping in the air. We see the Mortal Kombat 11 logo. It looks like it's in the early stages. If anything, it looks like it's kind of concept for the box art, but nonetheless, this is the Scorpion that we do see inside the trailer, which I think is crazy, because if this was fake, somebody sat there and found somebody to create the Scorpion from the trailer for just this leaked box art. So I think this is another thing that kind of makes it seem legit, because it looks like the early stages of box art for the game. Maybe in the future we'll see like an actual, you know, 3D render of Scorpion doing that pose, not just a sketch, but it looks like the early stages of box art. Of course, the bottom left says rated pending, because to this day ESRB still hasn't like officially rated MK11 M for mature. Ed Boon was just talking about that the other day. So again, that also ties into this probably being legit. Now, moving on to where things get a bit crazy. I mentioned Ronda Rousey replacing Sonya, and apparently that's the case. Check this out from the email again. Bam! Sonya / Ronda trailer. Ronda Rousey will be at Mortal Kombat Day and will be part of the livestream stage presentation. We're preparing a short video to introduce her and announce her as the voice of Sonya. I've started sending over what we have for Sonya, which has been much so far. I'm expecting a V1 soon. So again, take this with a grain of salt. We've never seen other studios grab the likes of a gigantic persona like Ronda Rousey and put them inside a game before. Dating back to like the most recent games, MK9, MKX, there was never like The Rock playing Jax Briggs, or you know what I mean? Like, we never get to see star power like that for, you know, characters. Typically speaking, we have professional voice actors doing voice acting for characters in the game. So this would be a first, and that's an extremely big deal. Then again, it's not too far-fetched, because the guy that was doing the voiceover for Scorpion, dating back to MK vs. DC, was just on Twitter like last week when the game got announced, saying that, wow, I guess I just got replaced as Scorpion. And is it really that far-fetched then? Because we've already seen that they're okay with completely replacing staple voice actors like the guy who did Scorpion with other people to do the voice acting. So again, something else that kind of backs this up with it being not too crazy and out of the ordinary. So I don't know. Ronda Rousey at MK Day. That's gonna be pretty crazy, because your boy Dynasty might be there. So I might meet Ronda Rousey, possibly, if that happens, which is kind of insane. So yeah, apparently Ronda Rousey is gonna be inside of Mortal Kombat 11. Moving on to the new character called Geras. Check this out right here. Bam! Geras trailer. Marketing originally wanted to show a Shao Kahn trailer to tout their pre-order exclusive character. That doesn't seem possible, so we're now looking at doing a Geras gameplay trailer to show off one of the brand new characters. This would be created internally and would be a mix of gameplay and cinema. Any info on where Geras stands and when we can start capturing gameplay in earnest would be very helpful. So I guess initially they did not want to show Shao Kahn as the pre-order bonus, but they want to give us a taste of this brand new character called Geras. Is Geras the character we see that's standing there posing by the hourglass? Maybe they kind of just did both. They showed us Shao Kahn and the new character. So again, this isn't too crazy. This kind of seems like that might be the case. So maybe Geras is that character. Who knows? We'll find out really soon. Moving on to some more details about this January 17th world premiere they've been hyping up as Community Day. It says right here, bam, live gameplay walkthrough. We intend on putting together a live gameplay walkthrough similar to what we've done at E3 in years past. This would be a video of pre-recorded gameplay and UI with someone speaking live over the footage, discussing the big elements of the game. Game info to cover includes core gameplay, so you're fighting, presentation, custom variations, crushing blows, supers, towers of time, online multiplayer, fatalities, brutalities, score as an end cap. We need to start building an outline for what this should be so we can prep for capture and build a schedule to put this together. I understand that we'll want to pull the latest footage to make this as impressive as it can be, but due to the logistics of the live stream, we must deliver this in advance of the MK Day event. So, gameplay for MK11 consisting of fighting, presentation, custom variations, crushing blows. Crushing blows, I'm guessing, is maybe a new feature. Inside the announcement trailer, we see what appears to be an X-ray move, but with no actual X-ray and seeing bones cracking. So maybe that's what these crushing blows are. Supers, I guess supers from Injustice might be coming over to Mortal Kombat 11, maybe? Towers of Time's probably like your standard Living Towers mode dating back to MKX, so that's nothing too far-fetched. Online multiplayer, fatalities, brutalities coming back, and gore as an end cap. I'm guessing just maybe this new fatality system or the new blood and gore from this Unreal Engine 4 engine that they're probably using. So there you go. That's what to expect from this live gameplay walkthrough we'll be seeing at the Community Day taking place next month on the 17th. This last part of this email, again, is just, I guess, some more backing to show this might be legit because, remember, this email was 2 weeks before we saw the game get revealed. It says this right here, bam, Burbank Marketing will be showcasing the announced assets. I'll be giving a walk through the game, focusing on the gameplay pillars. It says here, important stuff, guys. Early access for premium edition purchasers has been killed. To be clear, this was early access for the full game at launch. That is no longer being considered. Early access to DLC characters is still on the table. Of course, you see a lot of games always giving you like early access if you buy the premium edition of the game, but essentially for MK11, that ain't happening. Maybe for DLC, but no, not for the actual game. It says here also, marketing is planning to announce the game with our launch date, which is set for April 23rd. Of course, that is currently the release date for MK11 officially. The last bullet inside this email says metadata assets will not be sent out until after we announce the game. Most of our bigger partners, GameStop, will be able to get pre-orders up and running by the next day. Some territories and smaller accounts could take a week up to 2 weeks to get pre-orders up and running. And of course, the day after the announcement, GameStop was already taking pre-orders for MK11. So again, that became a real thing. So like I mentioned, this is only being covered here because I think there is a chance that this is legit. I think somebody at NetherRealm Studios might have accidentally tagged the wrong email and they completely screwed up and they fucked things up. And this might be what's going on, or what was going on at least 2 weeks before the game got announced at the Game Awards. Now, initially, this was posted over on Reddit, but it was shortly deleted right afterwards, and this website happened to grab all the screenshots, and they wrote a really good piece on it, so of course, link down below, and that website got in contact with the guy who got access to this email, and apparently, he showed them even more proof to make this even more legit. So again, this seems to be real. Still take it with a grain of salt. I'm still kind of like, wait a second, Ronda Rousey is Sonya? Maybe the Sonya we see in MKX is still returning, but this maybe other timeline version of Sonya is being voiced by Ronda Rousey. That's one way they can do it, so maybe? I don't know. The cover art. The cover art looks legit. This new character, Geras, maybe that really is the character we see at the end of the announcement trailer. And like I mentioned, the fact that this email is dated back to the 1st or 3rd of November, like 2 weeks before this actually dropped, that's kind of like the only reason why I feel this is kind of legit, because everything mentioned, for the most part, ended up happening. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. What do you think of this leak? If you enjoyed the video, take 1 second, drop a like on it, of course. Subscribe for some more MK11 content. Until next time, I've been your host, Dynasty. You guys take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later.
You one of the greatest. You deserve more exposure, man. You underrated. To all the Dynasty haters, promise you'll love him later. Y'all gon' react like he did when he seen the trailer. But hold up, let me hit y'all with a twist. Wait, I'm Sub-Zero. The rap game is the Lin Kuei. You see, I've been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, and Justice. I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer. I wonder how y'all.